we had two events over this weekend that we placed bets on, the UFC and the Formula One. So I'm going to just get into the recap for both of those and just merge them together instead of doing two different videos. So let's start with the UFC. Obviously, you guys know we took Lando Venata, which did not go our way. I got him at plus 120, slight underdog. And what can I say, man? I watched a lot of Charles Jourdain's videos, all of his fights going into this. I watched a lot of Lando's as well. And the submission threat just didn't seem there for me when I was watching. So I was very surprised Charles Jourdain was able to lock up that guillotine. And the fact that even Lando, if you've seen in the beginning of the round, just took him huge takedown, got Charles Jourdain down, ended up in side control. That's something you don't really see from Lando as well. I was surprised he even went for the takedown. Usually he likes to strike it out. But yeah, man, it's the way she goes sometimes. I'll be real with you, right? Every time you bet, you're not going to win 100% of the time. But I will tell you this. You're going to win more than you lose, which is the main important thing. You're not going to win 100%, but you're going to win a lot more than you lose, especially following Iceman. So, yeah, it is what it is. Going into that fight, I thought Lando was going to win, that's why I bet on him. But, man, the jiu-jitsu defense for some of these fighters is just horrible. So, if most of you guys don't know, outside of gambling and stuff, what I do for my job is I own a jiu-jitsu gym. I'm a part owner, and I train and teach jiu-jitsu 5 days a week, and I've been doing that for about 14 years now. So long time. And so if anyone's able to really, judge people on jiu-jitsu defense, it's me for sure. And man, the last three fights, or let's say the Jessica Andrade, Clay Guida, and the Venata fight, just the jiu-jitsu defense on those submissions just was not there. So, for example, Lando Venata, he got caught in that guillotine, right? So instead of trying to pass the full guard when he's got a fully locked in guillotine, you need to get your forehead to the floor and trying to stop him from arch his back. What he did, he tried to pass into he tried to pass, which made Charles Jourdain switch the grip to a power guillotine, one arm high elbow, which is way more brutal than the arm in, which he was able to first defend against. Then you just go to Clay Guida. Clay Guida got caught in a knee bar, and when you get caught in a knee bar from that angle that Clay Guida got caught in, your main defense is going to be the opposite leg. You need to step it over and start to push on the butt of your opponent to slide your knee out of that knee line, which you did not see Clay Guida do at all. He didn't even attempt it. And it's just like, oh my God, brother, you've been doing this how long? Like, why are you guys not learning jiu-jitsu defense? You guys not even training it? I see you guys just working striking and wrestling, and then just no jiu-jitsu defense. It was just sad to see. And I didn't even bet on Clay Guida. I just wanted him to win because I'm a Clay Guida fan from back in the day, old school guy. And you've seen the same thing with the Jessica Andrade Lemos fight. She got caught in a standing arm triangle. Dude, you get caught in a standing arm triangle like that, you got to at least try to put your hand on your ear, create space. She didn't even try to answer the phone. Like, that's your most basic defense from a standing arm triangle. Just create space so you can breathe. So she's going to just blow out her arms. She didn't even try that. She was just like this, just letting her squeeze. You got to put the hand on the phone, really create space. That defense is going to work a lot harder if you're on your back, but she was standing. So she could have easily did that to create some space and just let Jessica Andrade burn her arms out. But it is what it is. Sometimes the way she goes, right? So what can I say? Lando fucked it for us on the UFC, but fortunately for myself and some of the other people who follow this channel, we hit big on the Formula One. So Not a good UFC day, but a great weekend for Formula One. And let's get into the Formula One. So, you guys know we took Max Verstappen to win. I took him pre-bet, a pre-qualifier at plus 162 odds. After the UFC, I was so mad. I placed two more bets. I placed Max Verstappen at one minus 138, and I also took Max and Lando Norris to hit the podium plus 650, which is crazy because Lando actually started the race in third position, and all he had to do was just keep third position, which he actually lost to Leclerc. Charles Leclerc ended up crashing near the end of the race, small crash, and that just moved him down the line back to I think seventh or eighth, and Lando Norris just slid right through into third place and got the podium, which we hit that plus 650 bet. Lucky for us, obviously. And that bet just came on. It was late. They didn't even show that plus 60 bet until I didn't even see it until right before the race. So I wasn't able to make a video about it or anything. Otherwise, I would have because that was a great bet. Plus 650 for that. Jeez. Man, how and I just want to get into how good is fucking Max Verstappen, dude. And if you guys don't know, if you guys didn't watch the race in the beginning of the race, it was raining, so they had no DRS, right? So meaning those drivers are gonna really have to work hard to get those passes and overtaking the other drivers until mid race until DRS came back and changed it a bit. But man, Max Verstappen was lapping people, dude. He started in first place, was in first the entire time, and was actually lapping people, dude. He lapped Lewis Hamilton, who, if you guys don't know, Lewis Hamilton holds the world record for the fastest lap on that track. Probably the highest paid driver in the world, and he's also driving for Mercedes, who put hundreds and hundreds of $1 million behind their Formula One. And man, the fact that he's lapping guys like Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes and just a bunch of, it's just incredible, dude. It's like, how good is this guy? And how fucking good is the Red Bull vehicle? It's incredible. Just incredible, man. And I can't wait for the next Formula One, man. So we're currently 3 for 3 on our Formula One picks. And hopefully next one we can go 4 for 4. But yeah, man, it's the way she goes sometimes. Lando fucked it for us, but Max got it back. But hopefully, this next UFC coming up, it's not the greatest card. These last 3 haven't been the greatest cards, right? But most important thing is just to be patient, because that UFC 274 coming up, that's gonna have some good picks for us. I'm gonna have some ice picks for you guys. So yeah, just remember when they're not ice picks, just be careful betting huge, but also when you're betting consistently and you're betting the same amount, and you're following me, you're gonna win more than you lose, which is the most important thing. You know, it's impossible to go 100%, but you're gonna win a lot more than you lose, which is important. So yeah, that's your recap for the UFC and Formula One.